I feel maybe in a sense of just having grown up in wrestling, you also starting at 14, your uncle, like you very much part of a wrestling family. One thing I always admire, and I'm sure I'm amongst many who admire this, is you have a sense of fashion in terms of the changing of the mask when in different settings. And I know my favorite is the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
And I think it was the only thing
Yeah.
I said, because you
Yeah.
were moving through and saying your pleasantries and goodbyes and hellos.
Yeah.
Do you, and sorry if this is a regularly asked question, I'm very curious, do you have a favorite?
I think to this day, because I wasn't expecting that mask for the Hall of Fame, my designer, Hayashi, which I send a big shout out to, he's working on some new gear right now. But he came to me with the present. He flew in from Osaka. He went straight to the arena. I remember he was running late. He got there maybe an hour before the Hall of Fame started, and he goes, "Please, I have this mask for you to wear for Hall of Fame." I was like, "Well, what is it?" And he pulled it out, and my masks bend, made out of material. This one was like a helmet. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, this is beautiful, but is it gonna fit me? Because that thing just went on like this. It slid on.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't bend. I don't know how long he spent making it, but there was no bend to it.
Sure.
And when I put it on, I was like, wow, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
I really love this. So I think that's my favorite out of all of them that he has done over years, since '96.
It's beautiful. And so you said your designer's been doing this since 1996.
1996. I met him in Japan on my first Japan tour.
Yeah.
And he had an outfit for me made, which was crazy because he never took my measurements. He was just a big fan.
Yeah.
We are probably about the same height.
Yeah.
Somewhat same build, you know, and he said, I have this outfit for you, and I made 2 masks. Just please, the mask that you wrestle in, I would love to keep it. I was like, I don't think it's gonna fit me, man.
Yeah.
He goes, no, please try it on. It fit me to a T, which is crazy. That was the first time somebody has ever given me something without taking any measurements, just based on what he was seeing on TV at the time.
I feel, and you said he's from Osaka? Or
From Osaka.
Isn't it such a kind of, having gone over there, Japanese culture, never asking for something without giving some, you know, there's a whole, the first time somebody asked for an autograph in the lobby, there was a gift that came with it, like a small candy or something. Just, that's such a beautiful culture. And then the idea is like, hey, wear it, please. I just want it.
Yeah.
Like that, be very much, I mean, of what we do in the live theater aspect of pro wrestling, also none of it is possible without the fan.
Right.
And their involvement in Japanese culture. Like they're wanting the gear and all their involvement is fundamental.
Yes, very much. I go back and think at that and tell myself that's been almost 30 years of connecting with him based out of one show that he went to go see and presented me a gift. And we built this relationship that we have a connection, like a very deep connection that over the years he's made numerous of my WrestleMania outfits.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just an amazing human being, an incredible designer.
Yeah.
And he's made stuff for other guys as well.
Dude, I was going to say, now that I mean, you've shouted him out, I'm sure, many times. Did people try and steal him?
They've asked him.
He's exclusive to you?
Done. Well, he
it's got it, right? He's working a lot, though.
I think the connection that me and him had at the beginning kind of gave him gave both of us the notoriety to start connecting with other people, getting work from others, you know, getting asks from other wrestlers, boxers. I know he made gear for Canelo Alvarez, the boxer as well. So he's done a lot of stuff.
But you also
over the
grew
years.
together. This is you in the beginning.
Yes.
So this is pre the World Championships, pre the Hall of Fame ring.
Everything.
He was there, and
Yeah.
that's. I mean, he bet. He took a
Yeah.
bet on Rey Mysterio, and
Yeah.
what a great bet to take.
Incredible. Incredible.
I see you've got something special there. I have an American Mule, always brought to us by our friends at Wheatley American Vodka. What is it that you have?
This is custom.
Okay.
Now, if you want one, I can ask right now.
You know
see-
somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. This is called the Desert Phantom.
Oh.
El Fantasma del Desierto. And cheers to you.
Cheers.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you.
Made with Wheatley American Vodka.
Well done. Yes.
And tastes delicious. It has a bunch of stuff in here. But
Yeah?
you know what? I'm a big grapefruit guy.
Yeah.
I feel like it has a little bit of grapefruit. to
Is
it.
there?
I love it.
I know we're gonna put the ingredients up on the screen, so
Oh, you can't do that.
no, you don't want to give away the secret.
No, because
the ingredients aren't going on the screen.
No, this drink is special. It was based on the Halloween Havoc '97 against Eddie Guerrero,
Yes.
the Phantom outfit. So
Full suit.
It has a little bit of a touch of Rey Mysterio-ish.
So it's
One of a kind.
one of a kind.
But if you want one, I can request
You
one.
know someone.
Oh yeah.
So the Phantom Mask this is a period of time that I'm deeply entrenched in WCW. The Phantom.
How old were you at that?
So 96,
97.
12? Wow. 12. And this is the bodysuit as well, right?
Yes.
In terms of because
First time.
he's ripping at all of it. I remember, right? Yeah.
He's ripping here.
Yep.
But that was my very first outfit that I wore. Again, Hayashi
Yeah.
and his creation. It was like a turtleneck with the mask.
Yeah.
So I put on the bodysuit, and it came with the mask, with the turtleneck, and it tied underneath like a leotard or
buttons
something.
underneath
Yeah,
thing?
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
It had Velcro. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was one piece.
Isn't it funny how in final form everything looks so clean and polished, but then you
Yeah.
think of some of the. I remember God bless him, Glenn Kane.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that Kane had like the little button like,
Underneath?
like you wouldn't think that was part of the Kane look, but all the things that go into
Yes.
the final form of it all.
The old school look back then, yes.
I actually, no rush on this at all because it's been offered in the mystery of this drink. If there's someone making one of those, if it exists, I would love one. I have to try.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommended,
Yes.
right? My gosh, I'd have to try. I don't know if
This
she's
doesn't
here.
come with buttons either. Like
No.
this is straight up.
I asked about a favorite mask. I often wonder, is there one that caused you the most trouble? Is there a mask that was your least favorite?
Yes. I love that outfit very much. Again, we were always coming up with like, okay, what can we do this year? What can we do for this pay-per-view? And WrestleMania 21, which was the first WrestleMania Goes Hollywood,
Yeah.
Eddie and I opened up that show, and the mask was cool. The outfit was cool. We did a version of my tattoos at the time. It was a chest piece, and it had Mexican across the stomach, and in the back, he did the design of my spine tattoo with the rib cage on the back. And the mask was made out of like a latex material. This is the first time he had done something like that. But it kept unbuttoning from the bottom. And if you see throughout the whole match, I'm fixing my mask, and I'm strapping it back on. And it was just a pain. Like I think about that happening to me now at my age, I'd freak out.
Yeah.
Back then, I don't know how I handled it, but it's like being in there with Eddie is like, you feel pressure, but at the same time, you have to put on your wrestling boots.
Yeah.
So I was trying to lace up my boots and the mask at the same time, and not letting Eddie down. And
Right.
for some reason, man, God is always on our side, and he made it work perfectly well that night. Yeah, but that was one of the masks that I loved. I just struggled throughout that whole match trying to keep it on. It would slip and move.